Michael and I are over here in District 10, and we've been on like a little hunt to try to find some used stuff, but we're hungry. So now we're not doing the gaming hunt, we're on the food hunt. Let's go see what we can find in District 10. In the back alleys, just driving. Some of my favorite things to do, drive around Saigon and go find something to eat. We got no plan except to follow our instincts. Phew, I'm burnt out. Like that killed
me. Do you
me.
get it now?
Yeah,
do you understand?
destroyed.
I can't tell you where I went. I was like, I don't know.
Is there anything in particular you're craving, thinking about?
No.
Soup, not soup?
I mean, soup,
inside,
yeah,
outside?
always soup, dude.
Always soup, always soup. I'll give you some choices. Close to here, there's a variation of bún bò Huế. It's not bún bò Huế, but it's like a beef. It's very similar to bún bò Huế in a metal bowl, in a stone bowl. It's hot. And it's really good. I've been there. It's really good. That place also has a bò kho that they say is spicy. I've never tried before.
Oh, let's get that.
You just want to get that? All right.
Oh, bò kho, my favorite thing, spicy. Yeah.
Okay,
oh,
fine.
shit. Okay.
Okay. This is a spot I went to one time, and I thought the bún bò was great. I've been wanting to take Tui here for a long time, so you're going. It's over here on the right.
If you want, I can pretend to be her.
No, that's okay. Let me get it, let me get it, let me get it. Bada bing. This is it. Are they open?
You can remodel it. Oh, no.
Bon where?
How many times have you taken me to a place and it's closed?
The last time we had lunch together, took them to 2 spots were closed. Now we're taking another spot. All right, well, the options continue. Pho lay, which is like Southern style bowl of pho, which you don't like, but it's a super famous one. It's right here. There's a spot that has the big fat wontons. That's the one I've been craving. They have a duck soup there, but it's not the best soup. But we'd be going for the big fat wontons.
Let's go for the big fat wonton, especially if you're craving them. And then what else?
There's another spot that has ban kun, like the fresh rice paper rolled with stuff inside. Roll with mincemeat.
Wonton, let's do the wonton. Especially if you're craving it.
I'm not craving it right now, but I've been thinking about it. I think about it at night sometimes when I'm in
about
bed.
the spicy bò kho.
I don't know what's the deal with that. I gotta look it up. So that spot's gone. Maybe moving.
I think one of my Vietnam goals is going to be getting my picture on one of the barber shops.
Oh, that would be fun.
They just always have a white dude. Yeah. I just don't know if it will ever happen because I'm losing my hair.
Yeah, you gotta do it soon. This is Pho Lay. That's the pho spot that's super famous. Let me drive down there. It's one of these tight alleys. I don't think it's here because I think I would have been like, oh my God, it's right next to Pho Lay. Oh wait, is that it? Is that the shop? Right across from the wonton shop, there's like a really nice like custom leather. That might be it. No, but this doesn't look right. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Oh, beef, really? Cool. Yeah, this is what I want, dude. These things are so freaking good. These are so good. Yeah, they're so good. And I love how you just squeeze them. So cool. Yeah. My brain.
Dude, what a day.
What? That was so hard. This spot I really like. I mean, the wonton is really good. But this sauce, it's like molasses. Yeah, this black sauce, I love this black sauce. So the soy cow is the wonton, and you can get it with the noodle or no noodle. So you can get the wonton with sliced meat on top too. I'm gonna get that. This is the mixed. You can get with no noodle or with noodle.
Yeah, I'll do that with noodle. Yeah, I want the special or whatever, all of it.
Yeah.
All the pieces, all the parts.
Cho anh hai tô soy cow tất cả không mì. Một tô nước, một tô không nước. Okay, highly hygienic some. Okay, I came here, it feels like 6 months ago. I have no sense of time, don't trust me in any way. Could have been yesterday, could have been 12 years ago. I have no idea. I have no concept, no concept. It was probably before you came, because otherwise you probably would have came. So you've been here for 4 or 5 months. 6 months, no concept of time. 6 months. What did I say? 6 months was probably 7 or 8 months ago, so pretty close, not bad. I think this is the best soy cow I've ever had, and it definitely has the most unique sauce. The sauce is what I literally lay in bed and think about this spot. And maybe that's gonna be the title of the video. I think about this spot in bed. It's so cool. It's like this black sauce that's like kind of like molasses. So it's super dark, super rich. I really like it. I'm not even gonna ask him, I just know him.
Yeah.
Come on. Join Hi Sam, highly Jedi. Yeah. Okay. All right, so I got the dry style. Michael got the wet style. I love the beautiful bowls. All right, the beautiful bowls are so fancy. I'm being sarcastic, by the way. It's not so fancy. But we got dry, we got wet.
Thought it was gonna be more exciting, but it's good. It's like molasses and like plum sauce in a variation.
Come on.
It's not as sweet as plum sauce.
No, it's not sweet.
Dumplings pretty fire though.
I remember it. I remember it. In the bowl we got it. liver, fish ball, kidney, sliced pork, and in the bowl, just a soy cow. I just love that squeezing technique. It's just like as efficient as it could possibly be, and just kind of cool.
It makes it really dense too. It's just packed in there really well.
It must be some kind of black bean sauce.
Do you think it's like black bean and molasses? And
Maybe, I don't know. It tastes like molasses, right? There's definitely some molasses.
Sure.
I think I'm just gonna go for it. I think I'm just going.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
I don't know if anybody does this, but I'm doing it. I'm gonna lick my fingers, which is probably not a good idea until at least wipe them.
Shrimp is really fresh too. It's good.
The soy cow, the dumpling being the star last time. We tried a lot of stuff in here, and it was like, that was the thing. I was like, frick, that was the best soy cow I've ever had. I'm going chili oil too.
Especially because you had my mindset on spicy ball call.
They have another location somewhere. It was really good. It's very similar to Bumbo Hui, but they advertise it's like, this is not Bumbo Hui. They're like, we're Bumbo, but we're not Bumbo Hui. That just lit me up right there.
Nice. That's what I'm looking for. Oh yeah. Chili has a different element to it too as well. It's not sweeter, but it's like maybe a little bit richer.
This is so flavored up, I can't distinguish now. If it was straight, I might be able to tell better. Do you like the liver? Do you get down with that?
I don't mind it. I'll tell you, a lot of places are overdoing it, so I don't like it. It's too chewy.
Overdoing it, overcooking, or just putting too much in?
Overcooking.
This one's very chewy. And how about the kidney? Do you like kidney?
It's okay.
I think kidney's pretty mild.
This one you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing. It's like sometimes it's too chewy for me, and I'm like, I don't mind the flavor at all. It's just like consistency. Like I hate being chewing on my food like that long. I don't dig the brown sauce as much as I thought I would, but it's not bad, and it's definitely unique. You never had anything like it?
I never had anything like that. That's why I remembered it. And there's a street over in D10 that every restaurant just serves a big giant dumpling. The whole street specializes in that, but I like this one.
I like it. Like I said, I like how dense it is. I like how it's a lot of protein.
Yeah, the texture of the meat's great. This is surprisingly filling. Where I was hungry. We were out all day, I didn't eat.
I still got 2 dumplings left, and I'm like, I'm hitting the wall. Is like the dry and wet thing, like, is that like a regional thing? That's why they give you the option? Like some regions usually do it this way.
No.
Like, where does that?
I mean, it comes from the south, but this is a Chinese dish.
No matter where you go, like even when you get hotio, sometimes it's like you want it dry or wet.
The hotio thing is a southern dish. It came from Cambodia, but this is a Chinese dish, so it must just be part of traditional culture of like some people like it dry, some people like it wet.
Yeah.
But it's weird that doesn't work for all the soups. And actually, I'm trying to think, does it work for any Vietnamese-based soups? Any soups that are truly Vietnamese? Because hotio is from Cambodia and this is from China. Both of these are wet or dry. Any Vietnamese soup that you can get wet or dry, because you can get dry pho, but those places usually specialize in it. It's not like, hey, you want your pho dry or wet.
Yeah. And in my mind, if we're getting dry pho, you basically have a noodle bowl.
But the noodle's different. And it is a different setup though. It is a different setup. But the thing to know too is if you ever do order dry, you always will get the soup on the side. So you always get soup. It's just not going to be with the noodle itself. If you come back, would you get it mixed or would you just get the dumpling?
I'd probably just get dumpling. The liver and the kidneys are too much. They're, like I said, like a little overdone for me.
When it said tepcam, when it said mixed, I thought it was going to have the roasted pork and the pork rib. That's what I wanted, was roast pork, pork rib.
That's what because I saw all the other ones. I was like, oh, you're getting a little bit of that? Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
I like fish ball. I like all of it, but I wanted was the roasted pork and the rib.
And it's a lot, like the amount of wontons you get in there.
You probably only get 6, but they're packed.
Yeah, but they're like,
I mean,
most wontons you're getting are like this. They're like a fish ball, maybe a little bit bigger. This is like 2 or 3 fish balls, easy.
Yeah, last time we came here for dinner, and there was 3 ladies shaping the wontons. So they were just going.
I'm sure this place probably does a lot of to-go.
Definitely very local vibes in here. I don't remember what Tree gave this for a bathroom review. It wasn't the highest though. It wasn't the highest. I just like the texture of the dumpling. I like the meatiness of the dumpling, the shrimp inside. The black sauce stands out, makes it unique among the rest.
I love that she's out here every day just making it.
Probably gonna be sleeping in my bed again thinking about it.
I thought maybe she had just gotten here because she has like one of those jackets on that a lot of the girls wear. She's just still like long pants, a jacket on. And I just watch her hustling back and forth. I'm like, I would be sweating, and I don't sweat as much as you, but I'd be like,
sometimes I just feel bad how much I sweat. You know, maybe it's like midday and I'm out and I'm like, I just gotta go home. I can't just be out like this anymore. Like, I gotta go. But then I see, you know, some of the local guys, they don't have a choice. They're just sweating their ass off because maybe they're working construction or just working outside and they're sweating. So at least I feel a little bit better. And they're thin too, so I still feel a little bit better, you know?
Like they're not carrying a bear's weight of body fat on them.
A small bear, but yeah. I'm not twisted. I know I couldn't beat up a bear, but maybe a cub. Michael and I just exited our food coma. We've been just staring at the table for 20 minutes, not talking, not doing anything. But now we need to move. We gotta keep moving for this day. Let's get the check. Emily, ding ding. It's 200.
200?
Yeah. Bada bing. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Soy cow, siung on. Sumo. I love this spot, dude. Awesome.
And this, they have this corner style, this corner.
Yeah, and then they stretch out on the road at nighttime. Like they're making this location work, you know? I like that. It's so cool. It's all street side too. Like look at this. Yeah, and just making it work, you know? I don't know, 2,000 square feet to open this restaurant. They're like, we could do it with 50. we got it. Well, what did you think of that soy cow?
I liked it. Definitely a unique style of dumpling, and it was good.
Would you go back?
Yeah, I would go back. I'm gonna say it's an 8, just because it's a very unique. Like I said, I haven't had anything like that.
I agree. I really like the spot. I'll definitely be back. Obviously, I'm thinking about it in bed when I'm alone at nighttime, so obviously I'm gonna be back.
Although I'll say I didn't love the sauce like you did. Like it was good. It wasn't bad, but I wasn't just. I think you hyped it up for me, and I was like, oh shit, it's gonna be. It's good.
I don't think it's amazing. I just thought it's interesting, yeah. And I like it because it's not just sweet and it's not just spicy. It has a darkness to it. So I like that a lot. I'm the same. I think it's an 8, maybe an 8.2, 8.4. I would avoid the organs and the offals unless, because honestly, I think the organ and offal cookery there is okay, but the soy cow is top. The best soy cow I've had. So maybe I'm even gonna go 8.5 just for soy cow. I would avoid the duck soup at that spot. It's not my favorite. In this area, there's tons of that duck soup and I think they do it better, but that's the spot I come for soy cow. Dipping sauce is great. The only thing we forgot to get was the pickled papaya. So you can get pickled papaya. It comes with the duck. It doesn't come with the wonton. I didn't think about it, but that would have been a nice clutch thing. But I guess, you know, that place will be in my dreams for another 7 months until I come back here again and grab it again. That's really good over here in D5. So if you want to check it out, I'll put the links down below. I'll put all the addresses down below. Some exciting news. Actually, earlier today, Michael and I found a location for the banh mi shop that we like. We like it.
I'm excited!
So we just saw that we didn't sign a deal, but it can work. It can really work for the first time. This could really be it. If you want to follow along with that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We'll let you know. If you want to see 2 white boys open a banh mi shop in Saigon, it should be entertaining at the least. And if you want to go on a food tour with me, check out checkgoodenough.com. Till next time, see you later. Peace. Thanks for watching.